I'm Amanda Ralph. I'm a nurse practitioner and the owner of White Coat Aesthetics here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, I thought it would be fun to talk about one of my favorite injectable treatments, and this is Sculptra. What is Sculptra? How does it work? What is the aftercare like? Watch this video and I will tell you all of that. Okay, what is Sculptra? Sculptra is an injectable product. As you guys know, Botox and fillers, these are all products that are injectables. But Sculptra is different than these in that it is a biostimulant. What does that mean? It's going to stimulate your body to create something. In this case, it is collagen. So why do we want collagen? What does collagen do? Collagen is going to help strengthen the skin. It's going to help tighten the skin. It's going to minimize fine lines, wrinkles, and it also creates a bit of a glow to the skin, which is really fun that you can see on before and afters. Why do we want to do Sculptra and why do we want to stimulate collagen? Because as we age, we stop producing a certain percentage of collagen every single year at the age of 25. So unlike hyaluronic acid, which is something that we have and we can replenish with volume loss, collagen is very hard to regenerate in the skin. There are certain things that you can do to build more collagen, and this is one of them. So I highly recommend you start Sculptra in like the 30 to 40 age range, but really any age after that can get benefit from it. Sculptra is going to be a treatment that you do at least 2 sessions. I usually recommend 2 to 3 sessions, and we space these about a month apart. So how it works, it's a powder, it's the actual product mixed with a sterile water, and that is going to be mixed usually a day or 2 ahead of time, and then we inject it across the face. For most people, I'm doing about 2 to 3 vials per session, and that's going to be based on your volume loss and your aging. And what I do with those vials is I usually split it across all of these areas of the face. We can touch temples, lateral cheek, mid-cheek, under-eye area, smile lines, the marionette lines here at the corner of the chin, and the back of the jaw. And I really love to do this area here because it creates a little bit of a lift up on the skin. This is going to be our most common areas. You typically do not see Sculptra injected at all in the forehead, and we don't inject it in the lips. I'm also a little bit more conservative around the mouth as well. So the first day you're going to be nice and full. Like I said, it is a powder mixed with water. Then that water tends to dissipate within 24 to 48 hours. There might be some bruising, but then you pretty much go back to normal until you come back to me at about a month. We do the exact same treatment again. And again, a month after that, if we decide that you need about 3 sessions. The risks are pretty typical of what you're going to see with an injectable product. So of course, you're going to have a risk of bruising. You are going to swell at the time, and you are going to be very full with that product for about 24 hours. Most of my clients feel pretty good after about 24 hours the next day. There is aftercare involved that you don't see with other injectables like Botox and filler. The aftercare is the 5-5-5 rule. For 5 times a day, 5 minutes each time for 5 days, we're going to have you massage all these areas. So at the end of my appointment with my clients, I actually do a full face massage and I talk them through which areas we touch so they know where to massage. But you are going to be wanting to massage very consistently over the following 5 days after treatment. Why? Few reasons. One, there is a potential risk of nodule formation or little bumps under the skin of the Sculptra, and typically we see that because the water is drawn back into the body and then the powder is left, hanging out there. We want to make sure that it is evenly spaced and that it's not finding itself and clumping together. So I always explain this to my clients so they understand the importance of it. Do a lot of frequent massage. You can really get in there. You cannot over massage. You're doing great. Keep continuing to massage, and that's going to help prevent the nodule formation. There are also theories that it may help a little bit with the collagen production. I'm not sure how true that is, but if it can prevent nodule, it is very important. So please do your aftercare. I love Sculptra because it helps you continue to look natural and anti-age very naturally without ever getting to a place where you look crazy. The downside to Sculptra that I find with some of my clients is that it takes a long time. So you do your 2 sessions and you're really seeing the improvement and the collagen formation over 6 months. Yes, that's a while, and yes, that takes some time, but it's a very natural improvement to the point where people don't really know that you had it, which is very helpful. I find that people can tell you look better and you look rejuvenated, but they obviously cannot pinpoint exactly what it is. And in my opinion, that's a plus. I never want your friends and your family to know exactly what you had done. I also think the time is going to pass anyway, and if you continue to look better over that time, What is there to complain about? For people who come to me new, who have a lot of improvements that they're wanting, we tend to start with a round of filler first to kind of get them to a place where they're feeling better immediately. So I'll usually do a round of structural filler, cheek, jawline, anywhere that they're kind of noticing. Then we start our round of Sculptra so that by the time that the filler may be starting to wear off, they're already feeling rejuvenated with the Sculptra, and it's a really nice natural effect overall. And the last thing I want to talk about when it comes to Sculptra is just understanding the time that it lasts. So we know that Sculptra lasts around 2 years, which is what the study showed that granted it its FDA approval. What I will say is collagen lasts a long time. The half-life of collagen is 15 years. So to be totally honest with you, the collagen that you are creating with Sculptra is going to be there a long time. It's just that you are constantly aging. And of course, we know that as we age, we are still producing less and less collagen every year. So you're going to want to continue to do the treatment. So far, I typically recommend reevaluating every 2 years, having my patients come back, taking the pictures, deciding what we want to do next, just like I would with any treatment. But I also have some clients who just love it so much that every year we just do one session as a kind of way to re-up on their collagen building. But otherwise, it's a pretty low maintenance kind of a treatment. So I highly recommend Sculptra. I thought it'd be a great idea to bring you along with me on a Sculptra appointment. So join me as I inject Sculptra today on a beautiful client. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below about Sculptra. Like I said, it is really becoming one of my absolute favorite treatments, and I can't wait to receive it myself.